Hello guys, and welcome back to another video of this video series on AWS Lambda project. So in the previous video I had given you a small overview about what this entire project is going to be looking like. Now we are going to be focusing more on the Python code, which is going to be at the crux of the AWS Lambda function. So for simplicity I have kept this particular Python code to a minimal so that it is easier for us to understand and we can focus more on the functionality of API gateway and how it communicates with the Lambda function. Now, what this code is going to do is this code is going to contain a list of elements. Here is the list. The name of the list is employees, and this particular dictionary is special dictionaries because the key values are going to be strings and the value part is going to be a list, and the values are going to contain elements such as the age of the employee, the profession of the employee, and the sub profession which it is in, that employee is in. And here I have two example or two data entries in this particular dictionary. One is an engineer and he's 28 years old and he's a DevOps engineer. Second one is a female of 24 years old, is a doctor and is a physiotherapist. So, and whenever this particular Lambda handler is being called, I am returning the value for employees with the name key value as Chirag. So the answer which I'm expecting from this particular Python function is going to be this particular list, which is going to be written, and this is the data as age, engineer, DevOps, etc. etc. So let me just give you some idea about what Lambda handler is. So when you create an AWS Lambda function, the flow of execution whenever it is executed, the Lambda function whenever it is executed, the flow of execution first looks for the function named Lambda underscore handler. So now whenever it finds this particular function, it executes it, and this is the event data which it fetches from a predefined event data set. We'll look into it once we get started on the AWS console. So similarly, when you run a particular program on your local machine, the way the flow of execution looks for the main function, this is the particular main function which it looks for when we are executing Python code on AWS Lambda. So if there is no Lambda handler, then there might be some errors. So since we're done with this, let me just switch back to AWS console and we'll create the AWS Lambda function over there. Okay.